My name is Joseph Beall, and this is the oral presentation for BLS402. My educational journey ended without my completion of a degree from USM. I had made it to my senior year and was a radio, TV, and film major, and because of some things that I had allowed in my life, I made some bad decisions along the way. It affected my ability to be the best student that I could be at the time, and unfortunately I didn't complete my degree. Well, that was many, many years ago in 1992. Now it's 2019 and I'm taking BLS402, the Senior Capstone, and after this class I will have 4 more classes to take to graduate, and I'm very excited about it. Normally, a student would go to college, and along the way in their educational journey, they would pick up certain skills that would help them in the workforce to be the best worker that they could be. And I learned many good skills while I was in college before, both at Pearl River Junior College that I went to right after finishing high school. I graduated from Pearl River with a degree in electronics, and then went on to Southern and tried to continue in that major, but the level of difficulty was too much for me, and the transition from junior college to university was challenging for me. And as a result of that, I changed my major to science education and stayed with that for some time until ultimately I changed my major again to radio, TV, and film, which I enjoyed and took many classes and made it up to my senior year. But as I mentioned, I had some struggles personally along the way, and working full-time and going to school full-time eventually took its toll on me, and I was not able to finish. During the time that I went to school, the one steady thing that I had been doing was working along the way to pay my bills. And I had experience while I was at USM before at Walmart, so I learned a lot about customer service, about the retail business, meeting the expectations of customers, putting out stock, and basic skills such as that. I then left and went to AutoZone and worked at AutoZone for some time, and was a customer service representative as well as an inventory specialist for many years with AutoZone. I took a job with Wellman after that and worked in a plant environment, a polymer pellet producing plant, and that was the first time that I had worked in a plant type environment, and I was there till about 2006. I met my wife and we married in 2005. Later that year, Hurricane Katrina came through in the area that we lived in, Picayune. That changed a lot of people's lives there. We did very well during that time, and I was able to move to another job during that time, and began in 2006 at a company called Channel Chemical in Gulfport. I'm still there. I've been there for 13 years. I've done various jobs there, and now I'm the environmental manager. I handle all of the regulatory reporting. I work with consultants to meet government regulations and standards, and to make sure that the operations of our plant are within government regulations. Something else that happened along that time was that I had a calling to the ministry. My wife and I were both active in our churches, and my father had been a minister also. I'd grown up in church, and along the way, after my wife and I got married, it was not long after that I had a call from the Lord to the ministry. So I was working full-time and also developing my ministry. And I began doing jail ministry, teaching Sunday school, doing nursing home ministry, and eventually even doing fill-in preaching at the church that I was a member of, and also at other churches, and doing some pulpit supply. And my ministry became the main thing in my life, and it still is. It's the thing that I consider to be my calling, the most important thing that I do. And my job is important because it's something that I can make a difference in, and I appreciate the ability to work. I'm glad to work, but it's not my calling. It's something that I do to provide for my family, but my ministry is my calling. Well, along the way in married life, my wife and I occasionally would look at USM to see if there was a possibility that I could go back and finish my degree. But whenever we would check into it, it would seem that the timing was not right, or the requirements had changed, and it just seemed that getting my degree, finishing my degree, was out of reach. And it was that way for some time until this summer. The summer of 2019, I heard a commercial on TV for the Complete to Compete program that had been started in Mississippi. And basically the program was geared toward people that had gone to school but had not finished in their degree and had accumulated a lot of credits, but they may not all be geared toward one particular major. And as I checked into that, I mentioned to my wife that this may be the opportunity for me to go back and complete my degree. And we looked at it and considered it carefully, and now I'm taking my second class in this program to finish with a university studies degree. And I'm so excited for this opportunity, so excited to be working toward finishing my degree. This class, BLS402, has been a great help to me. It's given me an opportunity to see that I can do the workload, I can create quality work, I can work alongside other people that are in the class. I enjoy the interaction with instructors and also my classmates, and it's helped me in learning all the technology that's available these days. Much of the things that we're using in our online classes were not available in the time that I was in class before in the 1990s. So all of these things have worked together. And I'm very thankful that the skills that I've learned in the workforce and also in the ministry have allowed me to become much more dedicated, much more focused, and much more mature and geared toward completing the things that I set as goals, and also planning, organizing, and making sure that everything is done properly. So I'm very thankful for this class and this opportunity. Thank you.